One time when I lived in Santa Cruz, my boyfriend owed a drug dealer a bunch of money, but it was like a really nice, wholesome drug dealer. So rather than like breaking his fingers and stealing his TV, he asked him if he could work off the debt by babysitting his kids for him. And one night my boyfriend couldn't make it to one of the babysitting shifts and asked me to cover for him instead because he had to work. So I went out to the house, and it turns out the drug dealer and his girlfriend were just total hippies, and they raised their kids in a super progressive way, where you weren't allowed to tell them what they could or couldn't do. You were only allowed to explain to them the potential negative consequences that could happen if they chose to do a thing. They were also allowed to name themselves. I don't remember both of their names, but one of them named themselves Titus, as in the tightest known. They were like 4 and 6, and they fully cooked and prepared dinner for me that night. Went out into the garden in the backyard, picked all the vegetables, stood up on a little stool to use the oven. I was very concerned. It all ended up fine though. That 6-year-old could cook better than I could. And then the night ended with them having a peeing contest into a bucket in the middle of the floor in the living room.